Hi. Sorry, I am here. I'm just trying to do the share thing again. It's still just giving us a certain, like, different people all the time, but I'll just invite everybody. Yeah. Everybody it'll give us. So tonight we're playing with the Gelli plate. If you haven't already, join Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts Facebook group and like my page, Pretty Pleased with a Cherry on Top. You can also find us on Instagram, Emma Blake's Happy Place, and TikTok, Emma Blake's Happy Place. I'm not very good at TikTok though. In fact, I'm not very good at Instagram. I think that's it. That's all I'm allowed to. That's it. Oh, where's me chat at? You can still see the mess here. I don't even know how. Hi Jane, hi Brenda, hi Maureen. I think I'm caught up. Right, I'm here. So I've got a new Gelli plate. I know I've got the massive one, but this is the 8x10 one. And to be honest, I thought it would be better for lives more than anything. Just gonna manoeuvre it slightly down, I think. And we're sideways again. Seeing that looks like I'll not move it. I'm gonna come out and come back in because I've knocked myself off now, honestly. I do worry about myself sometimes. There we go. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it because I'm not. So this is a gel press one. It's a better size of demos, but I thought from scratch, opening it and actually starting to play with it, and the difference between, you've obviously seen the old one, the big one, and then to this one, which is brand new. So you take off these. Always keep your packaging and always keep these here because it's what protects your gel plate. Oh, so I've got them both off. It's very floppy. Just for anybody who hasn't used one yet. And then I'm obviously popping it on white. Yeah, see, the large one's absolutely fine. It does any size from there. I just thought for demo purposes, this one will, you can see it better. And really, I just wanted a new one. So, you know, I don't even know. It looks like you're looking over my shoulder though. So I've got this thing here which came in some packaging. I thought that's a new texture I've not done yet. So I thought we'll try that out. I've got these again, which were from Chocolate Baroque. This which I did ages ago. It's you know, the lino printing where you design it yourself. It's just a texture. I think it's a cross actually. I think I've end up doing it in a cross. So I thought we'd use that. I've got these which I've found, and the door hangers, I think. But I thought they'd make some cool shapes on here. And I found this. I've got a few different ones. But I mean, how gorgeous is that? Absolutely gorgeous. I thought that'd be quite nice. So we're just going to play it. I've got acrylic paints. I do have a black acrylic pen because I would like to do some mark making. But to start off with, I'm just going to do a print in blue and orange. And we'll go from there. Yeah, well, to be honest, this one doesn't quite fit an A4 bit of paper. Like, it's smaller. And the reason I got the big one was because I wanted to be sheet, like, end to end on an A4 bit of paper. But that's too small for an A3 bit of paper. So there's pros and cons with all of them, really. It doesn't actually matter because you can move it around and make the print more. Like I say, I really just want a new one. So, just going to get moving with this. So this is the Talons acrylics. Let's turn on that. And I have got the squeakiest brayer in history. Of course I have. Why would I not? And this one isn't actually pulling apart much, because normally it resists a little bit at first, but it's not doing it. Oh, there, it's starting to a little bit. Can I see it? Can I lift it up? I think the camera's high. I think that's what it is. You can see here where it's starting to like sort of come apart a little bit. The more you use it, the less that'll happen. Hold on, you see it's gone down. So, just using printer paper. I'm using 120 GSM smooth printer paper. And if you do want to get your print exactly over the top, you can get a tool, a placement tool. But they're very expensive. I did actually buy one. I paid a lot of money for it. And I got mine as a bargain as well. You don't need it. Basically, it's very expensive. I never use it because, but I do love that. You can see there where it's sort of pulled apart a little bit. Yeah, it is. I have to admit, it is quite a handy tool if that's what you want it for. But right. So let's just do some random doodling on it. Can't be clean for too long, can it? And this is just an acrylic pen. This one is a Molotow. Molotow? There you go. Read it. So I'll go over it a few times. Make it a little bit grungy, a little bit different. You can use any colour you want. You can use your water-based stuff on it as well if you want to. I've done lives on that with the gel medium and stuff. I can cover them again. It's not a problem. So, basically with a jelly plate, as long as it's not hot, and as long as it's not sharp, try it. There we go. So I'm wondering if I can lift this straight off. And if I... Oh. And then if I get another print of it. To think it. And anyway, hello, how are you? How is everybody? Oh, we're getting some off, but some of it's dried already. So maybe to start with that, I think I'm going to leave that as is because I quite like it. Now, pop that over here. And over the top of there, I think we need some shock colours. So let's go with bright pink, bright orange, and bright yellow. Also with the jelly paint, I like to keep something at the side to clean my brayer off. The squeaky brayer, which I'm sorry about. And we'll go yellow here. I think there's too much paint there, but it'll be fine. Be fine. Starting off with the yellow. Into the orange. And then into the pink. And you get some lovely blends when you do it like this. I mean, look at that. Isn't that colour lovely? Right, and then I am going to go over the top with this, just because I want to see what it looks like. And we'll lift it. So we might get a few prints where we've got those black marks on, but it will eventually just come off altogether. I know when I used the Posca on it, they lasted a little while, and I kept on lifting it and had a little print for a while, but you use both sides of it if you don't want to get it on. So what's everybody been up to this week? I don't know if I'm seeing the chat. Oh, look at that. Now I like that. That's a bit different, isn't it? I like little C's. I'm going to leave that like that as well, I think. Because again, if we get any prints and we want to go over it, then we absolutely can. Right. I'll go with yellow ochre. And this one, no, it's gold ochre, sorry, and sap green. Let's see what happens there. Oh, I can see comments. They're coming. Just took a little while. So again, if you don't want to have like a perfect blend, then you sort of just mix it round, and if you don't want to totally blend perfect, just don't overwork it with the brayer. So you can even start, you can still see some of the pink. So you can even start off so you get some of the colour exactly where you want it. And then, I do love this green. I'll pull it round. We'll just go with it. Right, I'm so sorry about that squeak. Right, this has got a flatter, so it's obviously being cut that way. So I'm thinking pop that on there, like that. And then with the X print, now I did something a little while ago with oh, what was it called? The foam board, like the foam mountain board. You can get it in the works and stuff. I get A3 size in the works, and you can sort of it's on here, I think it is, I'm sure it is, and you sort of press into it with a ball tool and create patterns and shapes. It'll be there somewhere. Now I know for a fact I'm going to totally love this, and what I've done is I've lined it up with the edge here completely, so that I know exactly where to place the paper again when I pop it back down. If I decide to pop it back down, I might leave this one as is and then work on it with pens after for the butterfly. Oh yes, now I like this. And you can still see some of the black, but look at that. So imagine going over with your pen, making that stand out. It looks like leaves already, then you can bring flowers and things into it. I am going to leave that as is, but I'm leaving the butterfly where it is, and I'm going to go with pinks and things behind, make it really bright, because underneath the butterfly it'll be green. I'm going to start hiccuping again. Hi Caroline. Again. And should we go with a darker pink or a darker red? What colour is this one? Magenta. Primary magenta. I've got hiccups again. Why is it every time I go live? I wonder if it's a nervous thing. A bit bizarre. Right. So without moving them too much, because we can use these as flowers to doodle on, like abstract. Just like that, all over. And then I am going to lift the butterfly. And it will be green underneath. Let's grab a bit of paper. And then I have got 2 sheets there, but I want to pop this down on there. But I am going to grab another bit. Let's waste not one now. Over the top. And we might get 2 separate prints of the... Oh, look at that colour. It's fabulous, isn't it? Oh, I like that. You can always use the back side of it if you don't like the front. Right, so we're getting a print there. And then lift that up. Not a very good one. I like the back side of it with the brayer more than anything. But this one... Oh, I've got loads of bits of paper. Onto there. I'm making sure it's proper pressed down. I want to lift it up. And look at that. So again, you can either cut it out, lift it up, and just sort of die cut with the bits underneath, or turn it into a bit of art as well. And I love both. I love all 3 actually. So there's that one, and that one basically. And that one there, you could quite easily die cut it, or even just use this bit and then sort of outline the butterfly and then pop something on top. So loads of different ways to use them. I love this one though. Really love it. I've got loads and loads and loads of paint on here with the X. So I'm going to pop some of that down. A good squidge. There's still going to be some of the shape of the butterfly as well. And then that'll dry off. So I've got some green, some pink. Dark blue. Light blue. Where's that gone? Brown. So this one is ultramarine, turquoise blue, I'm running out of that one, and burnt umber. Oh, I'm pleased. I like that it's relaxing. I think I'm getting calmer as well. I don't feel like I'm as, and then do this, and then do that, and then do this. I do get excited still, obviously, when something's going right. But I find jelly printing very therapeutic as well. And these ones, I've got brown and blues going on. And then we've got green and pink on top. With us adding the darker colours, you might not be able to see them very well. But again, it doesn't bother us very much. I just want to see what happens more than anything. Right. Let's see what else we've got over. Oh! Now I bet this could be quite nice. Which one, which one, which one? This one. So this is the Stamperia leaves. And now we don't have blue leaves. Because why not? If I take that off, and then we can go back over with greens and things again. The pink one's fabulous, isn't it? Oh, I'm pleased you do. I'm very pleased. I feel like sometimes I'm pulling back teeth with YouTube, to be honest, because your videos and things just don't get seen. But I mean, then I think, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Look at that. Just look at that. Is that not a full page sentiment all in one? I love the bigger stencils. Really love them. I'm not going to change that one. This one I am going to add yellows and greens over the top. You could even add browns in for autumn. Feels like autumn. I give the weather such a dirty look there. Oh, I've still got holiday washing to do. Honestly, I thought I'd done it all, and then Christopher decided to empty a bag. Like 2 weeks after we're back. Christopher had a lovely birthday as well. I'm sorry I didn't go live on Facebook again. I did. I went out again. All this gallivanting. That's Kermit's squeaky toy impression. You can hear us talking. You hear him? Right, so I'm going to use this page here. But on the back, just in case we do decide to turn it into a journal page, I'm going to pop that one down. And then it can be a page all on its own. Like a flippy flappy page. On top. I do love the impression we get off the brie, you know, when you go over a stencil. And look at it. Look at that again. Is that not just absolutely gorgeous? Also, the shaving foam. I haven't forgot. I am going to still send them to Jane, and I am still going to put them on Facebook. I just have not had a chance to do anything with them yet. I have looked at them. Oh, I like that one as well. That's totally different, isn't it? Again, if you cut that down into slim cards, just a sentiment. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I don't know why. It's very hard. I think you've got to understand the algorithms and things and be clever about what words you put in your titles for people to see them. And I'm just not word friendly at all. I say what it is, basically. And anything beyond that, it's like, wait, I don't know what else to put. So, it's fine. We have fun. I love chatting with you. So that's the main thing, isn't it? I'm looking for more colours. There's a black, the pink. I think I'm just collecting loads of pinks, to be honest. Pink, yellow and blue. It's all the same. Oh, but I do have red oxide, which is great for rust. So, let's have some of that. And then we'll have some yellow. Well, the gold ochre. And then we've got some green already there, so it could look quite patinery. And we'll go in with some brown and we'll make it rusty. Now here's me wishing that I had something with cogs on nearby. What's that? Not a cog. Oh. Oh, mix it in. You can't mix on your jelly plate, just rub it round. You can always make it more rusty after as well. It stops squeaking anyway, maybe the paint's oiled the wheel a bit. We could go in with this, which I think we could get away. I've stuck my finger in it, there'll be a fingerprint somewhere there. Right, there's that. What do I have? Do you know what it is? I want to go back in with the leaves again. I love it so much. Let's do the leaves in the brown, and then we'll go back over with a green, like a really, really intense green. Well, it'll be the one green I can find. We'll take that off. I'm looking around all the time, you know, looking for something else to put on. I'm still in the middle of a mass tidy up, which just doesn't happen because I end up getting it all back out. And lift that up. See, I love that. Now, with it being acrylic that we're using, what we could do after this is use the powdered paints, like the Dinkles or your Brushos or these things in greens and stuff, and really get it to move. Spray it and you're going to move it, but it's not, obviously it's going to not sit over the acrylic, so you'll still be able to see it through. Green. The leaves are really awesome, aren't they? This is the rabbit hole I go down though. Instead of moving on to the next thing, I end up doing them in all different colours. Oh, stick with the green. I might add some yellow over the top though, just to brighten it a bit. Yeah, I will. Just in a couple of places, some yellow, and we'll push it about. The YouTube videos I watch are always cooking videos, usually when I'm falling asleep. And no wonder I end up starving when I wake up when I'm on actually, because it's always about cupcakes. That's exactly it, Jane. I never find anything. Anyway, when I tidy it up, it's even worse. I just need it to have a mass clear out, because next week I may have some information for you and some new goings-ons. Maybe next week or the week after. I'm unsure yet. So watch this space. I may have something exciting. I'm trying not to blab. I've been so busy. So busy. There will be information of a new workshop soon. Oh, I love that so much. That could be a front cover all on its own, couldn't it, for a journal? I do want to show you a journal I've been making. I know, Sheila. So I have ordered the canvases for the workshop. I can't tell. Oh, I love that so much as well. But this is on the back of the print, so it's going. Oh my gosh! Wait till you see it. This here with a red robin on. Yes, please. How nice is that? That should be wallpaper. Tonda, any hints? It's me. That is literally the only hint you're getting. No more. Alright, so I'm going to take this off here. I'm just adding a border. Because we've still got the green going on. If we've got that, then this here, this is a fish, obviously, but that would make a cracking massive eye. And that just say fits on there perfect. So we need some fish scales. And lo and behold, guess who has something that looks like fishtails? I've seen it before. That's a gown. Well, fish scale-ish. Fish scale-ish. And the fish needs to be colours. Shout colours it is. Could it be a rocket? It could be a rocket. Absolutely could be a rocket. So look at these ones. I mean, look at them. They're all bent and everything. I think I literally bought them like this as well from a charity shop not far from where I live. Even though it's not far from where I live, it's not easy to get to. Not driving, I get the bus. It's easier to go all the way into the city centre than it is just to go to this like next little town next to us. But I went for a fair few weeks back. I did a school fair there, and when you're deciding on colours, I'm going to show you this before I totally bury it. So I've been working on this, right? This here is solid wood. Oh, I thought it was going to fall on us. So these are resin. I've made these out of resin, and then I've used some fibre paste, and that's the leaf mould. But inside, it's very witchy. I've got this going on. Oh gosh. Little dangly bits and poison and little dried flowers, and that's a candle. That is a candle. I'll lift it up a bit closer. But then I've made, because I had all this space at the bottom, I've made a little book to go in it. And I'm slightly in love with it. Look, it's even got little writing pages and stuff. This is what has been distracting us from what I should have been doing, to be honest. We've got a witch's broom and some crystals and tiny, tiny little weeny books. So I'm so excited about it. Oh, it's got a skull in. In the back it says, in the dead of night. So this is obviously a scary witch. Oh, yeah. But it's a really, really thick, big, massive book. And all I did was I painted it, but I wanted this bit to look like pages. So I used like a, what colour was it? I think it's parchment, the colour. So, yeah. That's what's distracting us. I need all toys taken away from us when I'm supposed to be doing stuff. That's what I want to show you anyway. Now, back to this. Colours. Did anybody throw colours at us? Gold, pink, orange, purple, pink, blue, goldfish. Should we go gold, pink and orange? Happy medium. Hi, Julie. You're all right. You're absolutely fine. What was the colours again? Gold, pink, gold. We'll go with a magenta-y pink. And then into neon orange. You're absolutely fine. And then they're my fish scales. They're not fish scales at all. Right, so into the neon orange, because we'll carry on the orange down into there. Oh, a bit rampages, and we'll have a little bit of pink up here as well. Now, I'm just going to pop this down and sort of take the paint off with it. So we're going to see a little bit. I should have painted this white, to be honest. It might not show up because the paints are quite transparent. It might show up. It might not. We'll always go back over it with white and redo it. I'm not worried. But that's what he looks like. I definitely think we need to do him white because he's very thingy. But this bit here, now what we could do is wax this off till it dries. This is where I could have showed you the book when we're waiting for something to dry, and then go over it with a white or a cream. What have I got? Naples Yellow Deep. That is also a great skin colour. All you need to do is add a little bit brown to it. I used to, right? This is how bad I am in this room. On my window, because the sun used to shine in all the time. It does now, but It doesn't bother us quite as much, I don't know why. I've got a massive big A2 bit of paper and I scribbled all me colour charts up and stuck it in the middle of my window. My mum came one day and she was like, Emma, I can't believe you've got that stuck in your window. And I mean, basically it was just because I took a strop. It looked really bad outside, it was just a big white bit of paper stuck in the window. But it was so handy and I took it down because I got rung off my mum. And I'm starting to wish I just left it up. It was so handy when I couldn't think of a colour just to look it up on there. I might put it back. Think I'll get wrong. She does. My mum never... Do you know what it is? When we were kids growing up, she worked full time. She had... Oh, I love that colour with that colour over the top. She worked full time and everything. And I remember having to collect my uniform out the ironing pile and iron it before I went to school, right? And she insists it never ever happened. Because I mean, I don't iron unless... Oh, I like that though. I don't iron unless I absolutely 100% cannot get out of it. I iron Christopher's stuff. Take photos of it. That's a good idea, saying that my phone's up there. No, I think I want to back up. I'm much better. I love that though. Now, this here, I am going to grab this big pen. This is the idea with this. I can do another one. God, it doesn't work out. This was the idea. I'll do it, go over it again when it dries. Now it's got an eye. Do it white inside, or even just use a die cut, go over the top and then draw around him. And then you've got some really cool fish pieces. You can do your paper piece and you can do anything. Anything at all. And then we've still got all of this. This is what I like with the jelly plate when it starts to get dirty. Now what I want to do, I'm going to put this all over. And I'm going to put some on that fish. So whatever's left is going over the fish as well. Okay, a nice coating on them. And pick them up, stick them back down, pick them up. And again, we're creating a pattern which might not show up brilliant, but it's all, oh, I like them like that actually, you know. We could stencil over the top of them and all sorts. You know the big googly eyes you get? That would fit in there, wouldn't it? Like a shaky thing, you could just put them on. You could even set them in resin. Tape them all the way around. Make his eye a shaker. Have them 3D. And then just resin over the top. There's no reason why not. Right, and then I'm sure I've seen. Should we use that as his fish scales? Shall we? Shall we? Right, what was the other colours? Yeah, I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm more excited for Halloween than Christmas. Excuse me. I'm looking for colours. Purple, pink, blue. Do I have a purple? Do I? I bet you I don't. Might have to make one. Alright, so I'm going to have some pink here. And pink there. And then I'm going to have that there to make our purple. And then we'll use this blue in the middle. Yeah, I love Halloween. Love Halloween. Honestly, Christopher's like that age now where it's just like taking him out for his birthday on Monday. We actually went to like just a bar and had tea. It was very, very, very nice. But before we went out, Christopher actually took the huff and said, do you not think I'd rather just do something else or have pizza in the house? And I thought, you know what it is, you teenager. As you do, teenager. And I said, I'm just trying to do something nice for you, get ready. And then I said, we're meeting your grandma and your auntie and everybody there. And he went, oh, that's all right, as long as I don't have to just sit with you. I thought, you monster. But he had a lovely day, like a lovely night, and we had cupcakes and sang happy birthday, which he looked really embarrassed by. I love when they get to that awkward age. I mean, I'm not keen on teenagers, but it was just so funny. There we go. Now that I love. And you can easily go over that, brighten it up, sort of merge the pattern out a bit. But to me, I would doodle some stuff on and give them an eye. I love that. And then you can maybe white around the edge. We're keeping that one. And I am going to go straight back in again with another piece of paper, if I can get a hold of it. Have you noticed, I don't want to speak too soon, but we haven't had any avalanches, so maybe it's me tidying is getting better. I love embarrassing the kids. I love it. I put a post up on Facebook last night about, I'm seeing people my age from school and the grandparents already. I mean, I'm 40. Granted, they're probably in the year above us, a couple of years above us. But I put on Facebook last night, I'm far too young. Daniel, don't you dare. He's 21. He's living with his girlfriend. And anyway, straight away I got a message off him saying, do you have to? I can't help myself. It's so funny. I share, oh, look at this. I share so many pictures of them as well, of them growing up all the time. I mean, is that not why I have them, right? To torment them. I love that. Absolutely love that. I mean, that there, you could even put it back over the top, make it 3D. That could go on anything. Grey board, anything at all. I love the jelly plate. Makes us very, very happy. Shall we do some houses? And then I will love yous and leave yous because I know we're getting late. Oh, we're stuck. These stencils here are from Artful Days. My friend Jules Bell, hiccups, she designs them. There it is. Knew I'd find it. We're putting it on the house. She designs them. Artful Days, there's loads of stuff for mixed media. It's www.artfuldays.co.uk. Heaps of stuff. She's a lovely girl, lady. She's older than me. I can't call her a girl. She's not a grandparent though yet. I shouldn't. Maybe he's a puppy grandparent. I was just gonna stop talking. She'll watch this and she'll be like, Emma, stop it, stop talking. Worse than the kids. Anyway, Jules Bell, Artful Days. There's loads of stuff, heaps of stuff. Oh, there. Psychedelic house. And again, I'm thinking I should have gone over with the white on the house. Give me a moment. Tip a little bit of this on. This is a Stamperia primer, basically like a gesso. Now it is wet, but just to get a coating on it. Just so the paint shows up better, because if you're using a translucent paint, which I will show you how you can tell. There, usually on the paints, especially on artist paints, that's like semi-transparent, so you've got half a solid and half white. On this one, it's fully transparent. Fully transparent, fully transparent. Oh, that might be semi because it's got like half a little line through. Semi-transparent. But again, also, these here, the little X's, they are for how, when you put something in the light and fades. It's however good it is at that anyway. I can't remember the words. I'm going to pop that on there. Like that. And there. Because when I lift this up, before I do another coating, it's going to have 3 houses. And then you can see where the whites took better. I'm going to add more to that though. And this here can be a seaside picture with extra large seaside huts. Or it can just be houses, whatever you want to be. Okay, I probably won't. Oh, I like it though. It's not totally covered. But again, you can do whatever you want. You can chop them down, have little birds sitting in the holes, whatever you want. Right. Now I'm going to pop this here. And all I'm going to do, because again, the jelly plate, use as much of it or as little as you want. You do not need to use the full thing. Are you alright, Brenda, me dear? We're still here. At least for the next 5 minutes-ish. Oh, police cars going past. Where I live, it's kind of a through route to get to places quicker, so ambulance, police cars and things all use it. So we hear a lot of police cars. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is use it there. Oh, pick up the, how cool's that? And then on this one, well, that's the bottom of it. We've started to colour them in as well. And then, what colour? Choices. Choices, choices, choices. What colour is this? Oh, I've got a bit of a darker blue here, which we could use. I won't need much. And then, you know what, let's use this one, little look like little oh, what are they called? Those little purple honeysuckle flowers. Yeah, look at that. I have some on the bottom as well. Now, isn't that just so cute? Now, that could actually be a hanger if you wanted. Because that's bent, I would mount it onto something else and then doodle into it. Add a little bird. Bright green would have been a good one. Now, these bits here, when you sort of pulling up little bits out, if you don't want to add it to anything, then use card or something and then you can cut them down to make ATCs. In Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, we are doing shortly, Kelly is going to set up a ATC swap. So anybody who wants to play along and get joined in with that, you get a little bit happy post and things. And it's nice to make something and send it and get a little bit of something back. I'm going to have that butterfly there and build up a bit of a scene, I think. I'm going to move that before I stick a colour on it. And that there, and we'll go on with a pink. Oh. And now we're just building up anything. Yeah, I love an ATC swap. I'll be playing along as well. So, I mean, whoever gets me, I'll probably get it lead. It's all fun. I'm just going to do that and then see what we end up with. I'll lift that up. And I'm going to pull this print and then I am going to love you and leave you. Because I need the loo more than anything. I don't want to stop playing, but the bladder says otherwise. So yes, tune in next week. Tune in. I'll be here Sunday as usual, but by Thursday I should have some details and some information for you. So come back and I will all be revealed. And I love that. You can see the little flowers and things. This bit again here, put your stencil back over the top and use, you know, the tacky when dry glue. What's it called? A quickie glue pen. Colour it in and glitter it. And or draw around it, put this back over your quickie glue pen, even paste, put paste over the top of it, transparent paste, and then use little, do you know, the little glass beads and things, pop them in. You do that on acetate, so go over the top of your stencil on acetate with your clear gel medium. Now it can be glossy, it can be matte. Glossy would probably be better on acetate, and drop the little thing, drop all the little beads and things in, or little bits of glitter, and you can hang them in the window when you cut them out. Should we do that? Reminders on, because I know I keep saying I'm going to do stuff and I forget, so reminders. But that there is it. I'll lift them down. This is where everything falls. Woo. I only dropped one. So this is basically just off faffing and creating and having a lovely time. I've created quite a few pages. And if your copy of paper is on the thinner size, just mount it onto card. And you can use parchment papers, you can use butcher paper, you can use absolutely anything on your jelly plate, as long as it's not hot and as long as it's not sharp. And if the craft police come round, send them to me. And I'll say I told them. So there you go. I will have to wear a gag. I will. You might not see us Sunday because I might not be able to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, glass beads. I got mine off. Oh, where did I get them from? Probably from Jules, actually, from Awful Days. That's probably where I got mine from. I know other brands do them though. I've got acetate there. Should I move this out of the way? Give us 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere yet. Hang on, I need this because I do not want to put anything on top of this gel plate, because as much as it doesn't end up broken. 2 seconds. So all stolen in here. I will add the acetate after I had it in my mouth, sorry. There we go. So with acetate you can obviously cut it out, can't you? So if you've got some gel medium, which I do have, right next to us I think, or it was, here it is. So this one is the glossy one, because I did say the glossy one would be better on acetate. Now I don't know if I've got the beads right next to us, but I'm pretty sure I've got some glitter close by. So this one here is a Liquitex gloss gel. So this one is a glossy one. I like the matte for most things, but the glossy one in this case will be absolutely lovely. So I'm going to stick the butterfly on so it fits further down, because we've got that blue smudge on it now. And I will grab a spatula. If I can locate one. There it goes. There it is. And then even if it goes on the outside, round the outside of the butterfly, I'm not bothered, because it's not really waste. It's going to dry clear, and you can actually use it as a groove to cut round the butterfly. Oh, don't move. So you want to be gentle with it so it doesn't move. Put a good thick layer on. And again, don't worry about it. It's not actually a lot of waste when you think about it. Now, don't leave this on there, because it will stick and it'll be stuck forever. Oh. Just like that. And then when you come back on Sunday, reminders on, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So take this off like that. And yes, it's got paint in, but even that's absolutely fine. Like, it's all just fine. I'll pop that there for now. What have I got? What have I got that wouldn't pop in? Now, if you do get glitter on the actual acetate itself, it kind of will cling, because that's like the nature of the beast for acetate, but it will wipe off once it's totally dry. Do I have... beads? Of course I do. I knew there was a reason they popped into my head, because I've just kicked them under the table. Use these ones. Do you want to use the teal? Hello. No, that's not teal there. It would be teal though. You can add alcohol inks to these, but these here, add as many as you want. If you've got you know, the clear ones where you get loads. I know sticks or sticks 2. I can't remember what it's called now. They do a tube of the little clear beads. And they're smaller than these, so they will actually look better. And you can get texture paste with little glass beads in. Golden do one. So, like this. And then you know what? I would use the alcohol ink over the top as well, I think. because then it's going to look more like stained glass. And these in the summer, in your window. Don't tell me mum, she'll come and tell you off for having things in your window. You're getting lots of ideas tonight. I don't know what's happened. It's like inspiration's just kicking in. If you've got the ink pastes and things, they did a clear one. That'll work. Even if you use a white one, I think it would look quite nice as well. You can always add colour to them. Or if you've got the glitter paste, that'll work like this as well. Where is my alcohol ink? Do I have one close by? I've got, no. Tell you what we will do. Just because, whoa. I've still got these out. So, because said teal, I've got this one, haven't I? This is the Lindy's one. What I'll do, oh. Come on, Lindy, that needs to be tighter so you don't lift it up. Over the top. And because it is acrylic based and water based, this should, when left to dry, start like sort of bleed out the colour. But you can always give it a little spritz, which I'll do anyway, because why not? A little spritz to make it move. Not loads, because you don't want to thin out the paste. But so far, so good. And any little bits that are on the acetate and things, they'll just clean up, because you're going to sort of cut round the butterfly. You can even draw around the edges with a silver acrylic pen, whatever you want. But that will hang up lovely. And it'll just be a bit of clear whatever. If you've got them texture pastes, they'll work perfect for this. And also, if you've got grandkids off, the whole grandkids thing, not I'll do it with any of mine because I don't want any until I'm 60. I'm far too young for grandchildren. That's the main problem, you know. I don't like being 40. Anyway, back to this. Grandkids and things like that, this is a perfect thing to do with them. And then you can take them home to the parents, send them all away, and then the parents have to have them up in their windows. And then you can tell me mum on them, and she'll come round and make them take them down. Anyway, good night. I'm sorry I made you stay longer. Have a lovely weekend and night, and next week. Bye for now. I can't get off. Where's my thingy at? I'm staying forever. Oh, also, come back and give us a comment. I think that helps. You know, when it comes back on, give it a few minutes and come back. Good night. Thank you. Please and thank you, obviously.